morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the Tanks and Tutties, but Tubbs and Frankie.
Jesus, wow, dude, what is up with the fast one?
That was the worst one of all time. That was not articulate. I apologize, but we're not going to redo it. We go. This week, you just heard the intro. Probably the worst one of all time. It'll never be
I don't
that
know
bad
if they
again,
actually heard it.
Honestly, that thing was just... Anyways, weekend recap. Locks and long shots. Great weekend of college football. I loved it.
It was an electric weekend of college football.
MLB, NFL.
We got MLB playoffs, bro.
MLB playoffs have been electric. Frankie's got a little rant about the NFL. I'm excited for that. And then we'll have our do not bet list. I've got a couple this week. Do you got a couple?
Just one big one.
Okay. And then we'll wrap it up. Tubbs got roulette this week. Listen, before we get into the weekend recap, I'm just going to let you guys know I'm live sweating a bet. This is the first time ever, correct? I don't think we've ever live sweat before.
I mean, I've sweat some small ones, but nothing.
The Guardians are currently down 5-1 to the Yankees in the 7th inning. Winner or loser goes home. I live bet the Guardians plus 3.5 at plus odds, so we're going to be sweating that one out. But anyways, tell me about your weekend.
I lost everything.
The house, the kids, the car,
all gone.
The wife. They all left.
Yeah, all gone. No, I came out of retirement. Well, I said I was going to retire if this week went bad. And honestly, the week started out really good. I was like, all right, we're back. And then Sunday came and, yeah. Well, actually, was it I think it might have been Saturday night.
Saturday, I thought you did okay.
I don't remember. It wasn't
I
tried
good,
to,
but it was
once again, I tried to forget this weekend. It's not working well. I didn't sleep last night. So, but otherwise it was a pretty chill weekend for me. I had no plans, and I just I chilled. I had to work Saturday, bet on some college football. More enjoyed the games than bet on them, to be honest with you. And then Sunday was NFL.
This was the weekend to just enjoy games too, with all the upsets. You would have lost some coin for sure. Beat that out. Oh, you're so beating that. Safe!
I don't think I would have lost money because I loved Tennessee this weekend.
That's true. Anyways, so for me, I went to the cottage with my dad and my brother. Closed it up for the winter. For the winter. Kind of sad. Quick rant. Not having a bathroom in your home sucks. So basically, they shut off the water. They were going to shut it off yesterday. But since it was so cold, the pipes could freeze. So my dad had it winterized real quick, which is just prevents the pipes from freezing. So we didn't have a toilet. We didn't have a sink. So we had to brush our teeth outside. You were able to piss outside, but you can't shit outside. So I call it a cottage, but it's really just a campground. But it's basically a mobile home. They had one bathroom open for everybody, and you had to drive there to shit. And there's only 2 stalls. And I had to wait in line once. And that was just awful. I hated it. So I told my dad, I said, if that ever happens again, you can count on me not going, because that was awful. But other than that, man, I mean, we got everything we needed to get done outside before the games on Saturday, so we were able to watch Michigan. We watched the Tennessee game. I actually did okay gambling on Saturday. I lost big on Utah, which ruined my day. I ended the day down. But I had a big-time Sunday.
Must have been nice.
Might as well get into that right now. So I had the biggest parlay of my life. I almost hit it. I'm going to get into that in the do not bet list later for one reason and one reason only. High chopper. Oh, that's only one. All right, we got a runner on second.
If you want, we can just do not bet list now, because some of my stuff also involves my do not bet list.
All right, that's fair. Let me, you go ahead. I'm going to pull up my list.
So my do not bet list this week, I added sports. Just sports.
Retirement.
Yeah, it's official. Well, okay, I can't say it's official because DraftKings just keeps throwing out these fucking free, in giant air quotations, free money. So this is what really sparked my retirement. So Sunday was horrible. Everything that I had. So I'm so upset. Jalen Hurts over 10.5 rushing attempts. He has had almost 15, like every game, like 13, 14, 15, right in that range. He had one game that he had 8 right at the beginning of the year. He had 2 at half this week and finished with 8. Just horrible. Sucked. Mm-hmm. And who did they play?
Cowboys.
Yeah, so that one kind of made sense, but I was like, whatever. And then, what was the other one that I had that I was just like, dude, are you fucking kidding me?
Herbert 1+ touchdown.
Well, yeah, there's that one. So DraftKings, after I lost all my money on Sunday, I was like, you know what? It's time for retirement. Woke up Monday, and DraftKings posted a thing that they're boosting Justin Herbert to throw 1+ touchdown from -800 to +100. Even odds, $25 max. So it was like they didn't want to lose too much money. Joke's on you. They actually made a fuck ton of money because Justin Herbert didn't throw any touchdowns. Mind you,
they had to have made at least $100 million. At least.
Mind you, he's played 37 games in his career. By the way, you might want to turn down your radio if you're listening to this right now. He has thrown a touchdown in 36 of his 37 games he's played. He's on a 26-game streak where he's thrown a touchdown. The one night DraftKings boosted it, no touchdown. What the fuck?
Now
so then I said, so then I was like, you know what? That's it. Fine. We're retiring. Couple weeks off. I wake up this morning. DraftKings says, here's a $10 free bet. Go bet it on the NBA. I said, well, fucking Christ. Now I have to hit this. And then they say, oh, by the way, since last night's bet didn't hit, here's another boost. Kevin Durant, 20+ points tomorrow, boosted from -1,000 to +100. I was like, wow, that's great. I go on Twitter, look at it. You know the one guy that's fucking laughed at people for not hitting their parlays because he didn't do something? Kevin fucking Durant. And now let's boost him. You want to talk about fucking fishy? DraftKings. You're fucking fishy.
I love pissed off Frankie energy. I love it.
Like, listen, man. I've been talking about Vegas
fishy.
Being in the fucking...
It's fucking fishy.
Yeah, like, I've been talking about Vegas being in bed with the fucking major four sports. It is to the point where Vegas is getting greedy at this point, and they're about to lose big. Once this retirement is over, they're fucked. They're fucked.
Oh, shit. Yeah, they're fucked. Is that end of rant? Or you got?
I could go on for days. And,
okay. Yep.
Do we want to go into the Vegas in the books or not?
No, not yet. Next week, if Durant doesn't hit next week, I will give you a 10-minute spot where you can say whatever you want about the situation.
Well, at that point, I don't know how much more there is to say.
Smart people, what they did was they also bet Herbert under 1.5 touchdowns at plus odds. Well, guaranteed profit. If he threw one touchdown only, they would have killed it, right? That's what I did. So I made a profit no matter what. So I was less pissed, but you got to admit, something fishy is there. There's
that actually, two things off of that. One, I was trying to retire. I didn't want to deposit. I just wanted to take the free money. Two, DraftKings today.
Take my girlfriend on a nice
DraftKings today really, really irked me. They decided to reply to their own tweet and say, you can hedge with Durant's under points at plus odds.
Oh, no shit.
Talk about a fucking setup. It's like it's like plus 145, under 26.5 points. So you have between 20 and 27 to work with. But the fact that the sportsbook themselves is telling you, hey, by the way, you could also hedge if you wanted to. That's fucking fishy.
I like the quiet scream there. All right, can I get into my do not bet list?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, maybe we'll do a segment one day, and you can get some facts and some.
I'm just gonna start a separate fucking podcast that's gonna be a conspiracy about how Vegas is got their hands in their fucking pockets and making all the sports leagues their fucking puppets.
That's all you talk about.
They're all puppet leagues
every week.
It's bullshit.
three episodes a week. All right, so
I'm starting the 30 for 30.
My do not bet list. I was gonna make this my lock last week. I didn't. But it was Utah minus 3.5, and it was for the reason that Utah had two players tragically die last year. One was during the season. He accidentally shot himself. And then the second one, he was shot after the bowl game.
Up.
Yeah, what?
Accidentally shot himself?
Yeah, so it wasn't suicide, and they said, I think that's what it was. Or maybe he was accidentally shot. Either way, he was shot accidentally. It was either himself or a buddy messing around with a gun. I don't know. And then the other one was shot at a party after their bowl game. It was hours after. So I was like, pfft. And they had their helmets. They had both players on one on each side. I was like, there's no way. So my do not bet list says, do not bet on team spreads when a game is dedicated to a dead teammate/teammates. They will win, but they won't cover. This also happened with Oregon. They dedicated that kid that died, rock climbing. They dedicated a game to him. I bet on him because they dedicated it to him. His number was on their jersey or something. They won, but they didn't cover. So that's the first one. I also put Tampa Bay. So every Sunday I live bet the spreads in the 1 o'clock games based on how it's going. And I saw the Bucks were down to like -4.5. So I threw them in a parlay that paid out. It was like I think I put 10 on it for 300, and everything hit except for the Bucks spread because they lost to the Steelers because they suck. So Tampa Bay, done with them. To go along with the Bucks, I had a 7-leg anytime touchdown scored parlay. I put $20 on it, and it paid out $5,000. This is what I referred to earlier when I said my biggest hit of all time. It went Christian Kirk, he scored. Jamar Chase, he scored. Ramondre Stevenson, he scored. Then I did Saquon and Mark Andrews in the Ravens-Giants game. They both scored. Saquon late to make it interesting. And then I had Mike Evans, who did not score. Leonard Fournette scored. But it didn't matter because in the 4 o'clock game I also had Josh Allen. But I probably would have saw the cash out and taken it because it probably would have been at least $1,000, and that's insane.
Oh, it would have been well over $1,000, I think.
I probably would have taken whatever and thrown a decent chunk on Josh Allen anytime touchdown that way. That way I won no matter what. But
yeah, like even if it was $1,000, you could have taken the cash out for $1,000 and put 100 on Josh Allen. That way you're up 900 at least.
Yep, exactly. And I had no cash. I don't know though. DraftKings is weird with cash outs with player props though. I didn't have one all day because I was looking.
Yeah, that's true.
So anyways, that's my do not bet list.
I was cheering for you even though I was losing very badly and was super pissed off at my bets. But
yeah, it was bad timing because Frankie's just bitching about his bets, and I felt bad because he's on a bad streak.
Horrible. Happened. I don't know.
Something happened. Something happened in the Guardians game. Oh, they purposely dropped the infield fly. So, anyways, so yeah, that sucked. Frankie texts me. He's like, "What do you get paid if so and so scores?" I'm like, "Wait, that's close," because I was working out. And I'm like, "Oh shit!" So that's that. Locks and long shots. We got to get going here. Well, we skipped do not bet list, or we did it early. I'm 11-9 on locks now. I went 1-1 last week. Bama lost to Tennessee. We'll get into that. Awesome game. Don't really care. Vikings did cover against Miami. I even got to hit them money line at plus odds. That was cool. This week, we're going to take the Chiefs -3 at the Niners. I think that's such a small line. I'm going to probably...
Yeah, I do love that one.
I'm going to probably bet the alternate spread of -7.5. I think they win by 10. They're also pissed off about the Bills game. A couple questionable calls there. And this one here is just... This is the... I'm going to call this the draw the line bet. If this doesn't hit, because I'm going to hammer it either tonight, if I hit a couple bets, or come Sunday, I'm going to hammer it. And if it doesn't bet, I'm never touching them again. I'm going to bet against them every time in Paige's picks, and I'm done.
Where'd you get this idea?
Yep, so we were filling out our spreadsheet here, or doc, and I saw Frankie put it on there, and I decided to take the opposite. It's Lions team total over 20.5. Listen, it's the Cowboys defense. The Eagles didn't even score 21 against them. It's a stupid bet, but it's the draw the line bet, so I could decide to move on or let it go. Why don't you go ahead with your locks then, since we just basically told yours and why you're taking it.
Well, so my lock, I won last week, Bengals money line. Let me tell you, that was a tough start to Sunday. I sweat the shit out of that. And I was like, really? Is this how my fucking Sunday's going to go? And then they won, so I was like, all right, we're good. It did not determine how my Sunday was going to go. I lost either way, but Bengals won. Locks are now 9-7-1. Nice little win streak going on the locks. This week, yeah, I'm going Lions team total under 20.5. Coming off a bye, Dallas defense, just, I don't see it. And isn't there a stat about the Lions coming off a bye week and how they're horrible?
I don't know. I did no research on this. I just saw you put it, and I said this is the perfect time to.
Well, I didn't really do research on it either, but I'm pretty sure like last year I remember a stat that they are like whatever. There's some horrible record against the spread coming off of the bye, which
man, I just think if we're supposed to get Swift back, Jameson Williams might play. Like, this offense might be good again. I don't know, though. After putting up 0 against the Patriots, it's hard to see it happening, but I'm gonna take it. So long shots, I almost don't want to ever place one again because I'm 6-9. Nice. Love that number. It's my favorite number probably in the whole number set. The spider lay wasn't even close. It wasn't even.
At least you got the Commanders.
Yeah, I got the Commanders. That was a sweat, and I was like, okay, maybe this is a good sign. And, Michigan covered, but after something didn't hit, and I stopped paying attention. Oh, Maryland didn't hit, and I stopped paying attention. So, but this week, we're going to go ahead and take Lions money line against Dallas, plus 270. I love the value there. I think they should be like plus 210. Yeah, it's just another draw of the line. I mean, if they lose, I'm never going to bet their money line again. So that's it. That's all that needs to be said.
All right. So my long shots, I'm glad I didn't actually take the time or money to place anything on these. It was very, very quick death to these long shots. So I had the Braves and the Mariners both to win their NLALDS. Yeah, Mariners got swept. Braves lost to the Phillies 2-1. Last game, they just didn't even look good. Phillies looked fucking fantastic. Both were L's. Long shots are rough. I'm 4-9-2 now. However, this week, I don't even care if I get a loss for this one. This one is pretty much a win-win for me because I'm calling it the in bed with the books parlay. And I'm taking all the things that are probably not going to have much money on them. I'm taking the Jags -3 against the Giants, Commanders money line against the Packers, Broncos -1.5 against the Jets, and then the Bears Patriots over 40.5. It's absolutely fucking disgusting.
It's gross.
Comes out to plus 2,000.
Okay.
And I mean, if I hit this basketball bet tonight, I mean, maybe a little sprinkle on it. But no, I mean, if it loses, then I know Vegas isn't in bed with the books. Or isn't in bed with
I think
the NFL.
What is that? Was that a 5 leg or was it 6?
4.
Oh, it's 4.
Yeah, because you get the Commanders money line at plus 195.
If it goes 3 for 4 or better, I think you've got a case here if it was a court case.
I would say so. 75%. Pretty fucking good. They're 75% guilty, so...
Yep.
Yeah, it's
right.
Like I said, win-win. If I lose, I know Vegas and the NFL hooking up. If I win...
If Josh Donaldson fucks me right here, I'm going to be so pissed. This guy sucks. Anyways, so, college football. Let me start with
Electric.
Michigan. Great weekend all around. We'll get into all the other shit, but we're going to start with Michigan and Wisconsin. Michigan with a statement win. They finally looked like what we were expecting. They kind of looked like, okay all year. I just said they got the job done, but they looked great. So coming into this game, Penn State had the 5th best rush defense in college football. We dropped fucking 418 on their heads, and they dropped to the 57th best rush defense. Yikes. To go along with that, Urban Meyer is a fucking clown. Did you see what he said?
No,
it's right
no
there.
idea.
So before the game on the Big Noon kickoff, he said, this is exactly how he said it. He goes, Penn State will shut down. Then he paused and he goes, to slow down this run game. And if you think they won't, you're not watching football. Urban, look at the stat line, brother. You're a fucking idiot. I hate Urban Meyer. I hate him. So, yeah, I mean, they look good. Not having a pass game is scary. I feel like JJ isn't getting enough work. We're just run, which only works if you're playing a team that doesn't have a good rush defense. But, I mean, Penn State technically had a good rush defense. So, we'll see. We got bye week this week and then Michigan State next weekend. So, that'll be a good game. Oh, I'm going to tailgate that game. That's going to be so much fun. I'm going to get so drunk. There might be a couple videos posted. So, keep your eyes on the Tanks and Tutties Twitter next weekend.
Oh boy, I'm going to have to change the password before Saturday.
You might have to. Maybe I'll just set them to you for proofing first. And you could be like, you probably don't want this out there.
Yeah.
So Wisconsin, him Leonard?
I don't think it was Jim's fault.
Okay, fair enough.
I still think he's a good coach.
Your offense looked like trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can diagnose Graham Mertz with bipolar disorder. after the way he looked this weekend.
Yep.
Stat line, by the way, 14 for 24, 131 yards, 2 touchdowns, a pick, QBR of 36.1. Mind you,
tough.
this is after we beat Northwestern 42-7 last week, and he went for a QBR of 97.1. Just, it was. I get it. There was a little bit of
awesome game. Take all of his props.
Maybe, but I'm not touching it. I mean, it was maybe a little bit of a revenge game for Michigan State, seeing as though Jalen Berger was our former running back that wasn't good enough, so he transferred out. He wasn't even really that good. He had 59 yards on 16 attempts and a touchdown. And then he caught the touchdown. I believe he caught the touchdown to win the game in overtime. I could be wrong, but I heard his name as I was watching it. It was just the fact that I thought it was going to be a blowout. We went to overtime, and I was not expecting it. And then in overtime, first play, MSU scored. And I was like, well, we're fucking dead. And then we should have been. So
what was
before
that
you go,
by Mertz?
that's where I was just about to go. We should have been dead in the first overtime because there was a play, wide receivers running a slant across the middle. Mertz throws it, and it goes off an MSU player's hands and then through another MSU player's hands. They're literally standing right behind each other. Should have been picked both times.
Yep.
They showed the replay. I shit you not, there was not a wide receiver in a white jersey on that screen.
They had to widen the angle to be able to show where the receiver was, and he was nowhere near.
I just don't know, what happened.
It wasn't a miscommunication. It was just
Wisconsin sports has put me in a depression already. We'll get into the Packers later. Just not a good weekend overall for Wisconsin sports. And I'm starting to feel how Michigan sports fans outside of college football feel. And I don't know if my heart can be heard anymore.
Yep, that's pretty much exactly where I am, except I think yours is a little bit worse because your teams weren't supposed to be bad.
Well, and it was just
Lions,
so quick. Last year, Wisconsin football, okay.
Blew it at the end, but
Green Bay, good. Bucks, good. Brewers, good. Now we have Brewers, bad. Badgers, bad. Packers,
yikes.
Probably not great.
Just the yikes.
We still got the Bucks. We still have the Bucks.
You got the Bucks. They can't
starting tomorrow, I think.
No, see, the thing is, you have one good team. Right now, all I have to hope, Michigan's good, but all I have to hope is that the Wings somehow keep it up.
See, and we don't even have a hockey team.
Yep, you don't.
My hockey team.
Knights.
Yeah, we're
not a hockey podcast.
Yeah.
At least now hopes are gone. You're not going to make the championship. If you win out, it's pointless. So at least those hopes are gone. Michigan State, however, is going to get blown out by Michigan next weekend.
Yep.
Next week I'm going to have a long shot. It's going to be a big time alternate spread. That was a great pitch. Holy shit. The Guardians aren't going to score. My bet's going to lose. Yeah, they're going to blow them out. Night game in Ann Arbor. It's going to be ugly, and I can't wait. Now let's talk about the most fun team in college football right now, Tennessee.
This is my new team, by the way. I have decided that since the Badgers are bad, Tennessee is my new team. I've always said that I want to eventually end up in Tennessee and live there, so I'm just getting an early jump on
Nashville
it. It's I've been to Nashville for about a half an hour, and I loved it. So I'm just preparing myself by joining the fandom.
There you go. I actually have a Tennessee hat, so if Michigan loses to Michigan State next weekend, I will give up and hop on the Tennessee bandwagon.
That sounds fine.
I have a Tennessee hat.
Good old Rocky Top. Woo!
That's the thing, dude.
Rocky
Great
Top,
fight
Tennessee.
Song. Awesome stadium. They took the fucking goalpost.
Threw it in the river.
Tennessee upset Alabama. They took the goalpost. They took it up the bleachers. Somehow got it down out of the stadium. I don't know if they just dropped it or what.
No, somebody carried. Well, that might have been the other one. Somebody carried one of them. A whole group of people carried them out the front gates.
That's crazy. But anyways, they carried this fucking goalpost, which is massive, through the bar, like the main strip, I'm assuming, with the bars, and then they threw it in a river.
Right in the Tennessee River. They said they were sending it down to Alabama.
Awesome. Just so
which
fucking awesome.
Fucking amazing. What do you think?
Dude, Hendon Hooker.
I was just about to say Hendon Hooker and Jalen Hyatt.
If he was younger, I would want the Lions to be all over him in the draft. But 25 coming.
He's actually 24. I looked it up today.
That's still that's 1 year younger than Lamar Jackson. Like, now you got to deal with the growing pains. That's 3 years down the drain, and then he's 28. I'd rather have if you're gonna draft a quarterback, I'd rather have Stroud or Young still.
Yeah, that's
but I don't like Ohio State quarterbacks in the NFL, so I'd rather have Young. But hey, if Hooker falls to the second round because of his age, take him. I don't care. If you didn't take a quarterback first round, take Hooker.
I don't think he's going to make it
really
to the second.
Going to score.
But Jalen Hyatt, bro.
That guy's a stud too.
6 receptions. This is literally the Randy Moss stat line on steroids. 6 receptions, 207 yards, 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I didn't know he had 5. That's insane. I mean, he had 2 touchdowns that combined for 150 yards, an 80-yarder and like a 67-yarder or something.
He averaged 34.5 yards on his catches.
That's crazy, dude. Let's hit the other upsets quick, just because I think we're going to talk about MLB a little longer than normal.
Georgia's back.
Georgia's definitely back. Oklahoma beat Kansas.
Arkansas.
Not a huge upset. Illinois beat Minnesota, which was a gambling upset. Minnesota was -7. Illinois is fun, too. They're what, 5-1 now?
Nope, fuck Illinois.
6-1. They're 6-1 now. What else? TCU beat Oklahoma State. That game was electric. I had the over, and it had to go to overtime to hit it, so I was big time rooting for TCU to make that comeback. Syracuse,
hold up.
Yep.
TCU. I've been hearing a lot of talk that people think TCU might win the Big 12. Thoughts?
I mean, who else is going to?
Kansas. Just kidding. Kansas is not going to.
Kansas is done now, and they still have to play. Kansas still has to play Texas and.
Texas could win the Big 12.
It's going to be Texas or TCU is what I think. But yeah, you got Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern with another big time upset, apparently. Excuse me.
Clemson almost got upset.
They were in control of that game the whole time. That was a garbage time touchdown. Ooh, walk 'em. Let's go.
Kentucky looked good.
What else? Kentucky looked good. They're back. Utah was an upset on USC as well, even though they were favored. That's funny,
That's why you don't touch it.
They might be on my do not bet list right with you. So, yeah, great weekend of college football. The fact that the Tennessee game was happening at the same time as the Mariners game. I mean, the Mariners game happened during every game. Let's start with that.
Yeah.
18 innings. Wow.
Somebody asked me today, did you watch the Mariners 18-inning game? And I was like, no. Like, what?
I watched innings 13 through 18.
Yeah,
we ended up setting up 2 TVs.
Listen, I love baseball, but 18 innings of 0-0, well, 17 and a half innings of 0-0 baseball, I was like, listen.
Well,
there's a point.
At least we got a home run to take the lead, though. I was worried it was just going to be a single.
That's true.
I wanted the Mariners to walk it off, though. That would have been more electric.
So did I. And it was at home. Would have been so cool. But, yeah, no, I had a guy at work today that was like, did you watch it all? And I was like, no. And he's like, I did. And I was like, congrats. He's like, I was sick. I didn't have anything else to do, so I just stayed in bed and watched it all day. And I was like,
it was like an 8-hour game.
Literally.
Yeah. By the way, the Guardians did not score in the 8th, so now we're going to the 9th. We still need a run. Pain.
Tough.
Nice little backdoor cover, hopefully.
One can hope.
Dodgers, LMAO.
LOL.
It sucks
did you see?
I had their money line, but you always love a Dodgers loss.
Yeah, I have a Padres future, actually. Right before they traded, when I heard that they were in talks for Juan Soto and were the front runner for Juan Soto, I don't remember if it was before or after the Hader trade. But
that was before the Hader trade, I think.
I placed a $5 future bet on the San Diego Padres to win the World Series, plus 2,200. So it's $5 to win 115. As of right now, at this moment, Tuesday, October 18th, 2022. The cash out is at $21.49. If they beat, I just said we. Oh fuck.
Oh, they're your team, dude.
If they beat the Phillies, do I take the cash out? is it's gonna be like
Depends. If
it's
they're playing,
it's gonna be over $50.
if they're playing the Yankees, you let it ride.
It depends if I'm in retirement at that point.
It's $5.
That's
if you're in
that's
retirement,
true.
if you're still retired, or if you come out of retirement and are getting rinsed, then you take it and then cash it out and never gamble again. Because if you come back and get rinsed again, I think you need to retire. You know what's hilarious? Let's bounce back to that Herbert thing. I forgot to talk about it. I texted you and said, don't bet on this. He'll get hurt and not throw one. He didn't get hurt, but Frankie bets on it, and it doesn't hit.
That describes my luck right now. It's,
Oh, my God.
it's unreal.
I think I need to just start fading you.
I'm gonna just start secretly following all your plays and not telling you. You're gonna be, dude, I am getting so cold. I can't hit anything. And be like,
No,
sorry.
Sunday, actually. Or no, not Sunday. What day was that? Yeah, Sunday. Sunday night, I did terrible in the Cowboys game, and I ended up playing slots, and I made like 120 back to be up 50. So
See,
but
this
I
is
also,
the thing that pisses me off because
f-
I fucking retire and you said, dude, I'm like down to my last legs right now. You go, you know what? I got $5 left. I'm gonna go put it on a roulette spin.
That was on Friday
One
night.
fucking spin turns 5 to 150. But I'm out here sweating my ass off for the Bengals fucking money line.
Yeah, Friday. I forget what it was, but I was super high on something, and it lost. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. Oh, it was the Wings to score. It was a Wings parlay. It was like Wings money line and Wings to score first. They won, but they didn't score first or something. So I was like, I texted Frankie. I'm like, fuck it. I'm putting 5 on 2 numbers, and if it doesn't hit, I'm done. And if I fucking hit, then I turned that. I ended up cashing out yesterday. It was a great weekend.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude, the Phillies are a wagon right now. They're the new fun team to hope win it because they came out of nowhere, really. They were so bad at the start of the year. So bad.
To parlay on top of Wisconsin losing this weekend, the Brewers then had to watch the Padres and the Phillies, who we were competing with for playoff spots, both win their divisional series and go to the NLCS. One of the teams that we were competing with to make the playoffs is going to the World Series. We haven't made a World Series since 82.
Yep.
Yep.
The year to do it was, what was that, 18 when you lost to the Dodgers? That was fun.
Brandon Woodruff hit a home run off Clayton Kershaw, that fucking
Yeah.
bum.
That was a fun series. That was like kind of what got me like into baseball, really. I never really paid attention, but I lived with you and our other buddy there, big baseball guys, and now I'm fully in it. The Guardians-Yankees, they were supposed to play. They got rained out on Friday. Then they were supposed to play yesterday. That got rained out.
This might
And now
also
they're
be
playing
another potential rigged situation.
Dude,
So
the Guardians wanted to play yesterday.
so here's the thing: the Yankees plane broke down, and they had to get off and stay in a hotel wherever it was in Cleveland.
Yep.
Had to get off the plane in Cleveland, stay the night in Cleveland. We're supposed to fly back yesterday early morning, and then get up, practice, play the game last night. There was a little bit of rain. They tarped the field early. They waited for like it was longer than that. It was like 5 hours before they finally called the game.
Yep.
The MLB writers were saying that it didn't rain for like 3 of those hours.
Yep. Well, and then it came out that the Guardians wanted to play and the Yankees didn't. So they wanted.
And it was
get
supposed to be
this,
a bullpen game for the Yankees. So
Right.
then by pushing it back today, they were able to get Nestor Cortez more
who pitched
rested.
incredible.
Yes.
Yep. And now they're going to move on. So I don't know about rigged, but I mean, if you're the Yankees, why not do that?
Yeah, and I mean,
Get your starter out there.
in the Yankees' defense, the Guardians could have pitched Shane Bieber.
I don't know
On
why
short
they didn't
rest.
pitch Bieber today.
It's
It would've been 3
literally
days
it's a
rest.
game. It's a winner go home game.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I don't know. That's why
I'd much rather have a banner that says we made the ALCS than we lost in the ALDS.
there's no banners for that.
I think there's one. Well, I mean, the Brewers
Losers use
have a banner.
those.
The Brewers have a banner for making the NLCS.
Yep.
Tough.
All right, are we ready to go on to NFL? That pretty much wrapped up baseball.
Yeah, that's fine.
This guy's standing up. Oh, he had to get his phone out of his ass. All right,
Yep.
listen. Do you want to update the division futures first?
Yeah, sure. So we placed that division futures parlay last week. Honestly, I I still really like this parlay. It's $5 to win $817.87 for me, at least. Jake's is a little bit different. But
Yeah,
I
mine's
have
5 for 192.
So the cash out after last week's game actually went down a little bit to 384. Obviously, I'm not going to cash out. I'm just going to let it ride. But we have the Bills to win their division. They won. Rams to win the NFC West. They won. Vikings to win the NFC North. They won, and I think they have this on lock. Packers look like dog shit.
Yep. The Bears
Chiefs to win the AFC West. I think that's still okay, but I am not really worried. I'm kind of worried.
They have 2 losses, and one of them's the Bills.
Yeah. The Bucks to win the NFC South. Listen.
Scary.
I don't know why this is scary. It was tied for the largest favorite in this parlay, and I swear to God, if this is the leg that loses, I'm gonna find Tom Brady.
Need to kill Tom Brady.
But they lost, so that hurt. Eagles to win the NFC East. That's gonna be an incredible division.
Yep.
But I'm not really worried about it.
I wouldn't be.
Titans to win the AFC South. They had a bye. Their odds actually still improved. And then I have the Bengals to win the NFC North. Jake has the Ravens in his. Bengals won. Their odds jumped from plus 400 to plus 225. So not looking horrible.
Lost the Giants. The Ravens, I saw a stat today. They have 3 losses. And in those 3 losses, they have trailed for a combined 2 minutes. The next closest was like 25 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just not sure if that division has a good team, to be honest with you.
I don't think
Ravens don't look good. And they signed Deshaun Jackson now, so.
Oh, they're back. They're back.
Ravens don't look good. Bengals, I don't know what's going on with the Bengals. Bengals don't look good. Cleveland is Cleveland. I guess.
I don't know if they stay okay.
Deshaun
and
Watson,
Deshaun comes back.
yeah, like that could. And then Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
I just don't think that
Congrats
they have a
on your
good team.
Nope. All right,
So-
can we talk about Book of Mormoms? Because I am pumped.
Yes.
The Book of Mormoms, for those that don't remember, this is our fantasy football team. Look, we said last week we're probably dead. I'm pretty sure we just bitched about how bad our team was. We won last week, put up our highest points of the season. We're 3-3 now. I'll get to it. Relax. I'll get to it. 3-3 now, and we just made a massive trade. We fleeced the fuck out of this kid.
Well, and I said last week, this week's going to be a big trade week. I'm calling it.
Yep. You were the one that was pushing to trade, and I said we have to. So we sent away, here's the trade. We sent away Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Great. He had a buns week. He's done. We saw it coming. He wasn't getting the snap share. Genius. Traded away James Robinson. Genius. He had a buns week. ETN's breaking out. James Robinson is done. And then we sent away Sutton. That was the piece that probably got the deal done because he's a decent receiver.
But the Broncos offense.
Broncos offense is butt, and Sutton just had a bad night last night too. But we received Alvin Kamara. Chase Claypool's there. He was non-existent. He might get dropped. Doesn't matter. But then we also got Dameon Pierce.
That was my favorite piece of the entire trade.
Absolutely. I wasn't even going to go for Dameon Pierce because I was like, there's no way he gives us Kamara and Pierce. And Austin goes, well, let me just try. Next thing I know, we received a trade at like a couple hours later. And I was like, there's no way this is real. And then like Frankie's like, we got to accept it. So boom, we accepted. It was nerve-wracking too because the league was talking about, I don't know. There was a couple vetoes. And then somebody said, why would you veto that? It's a 2 for 3, blah, blah, blah. And then like a couple more people jumped on the train. And me and Frankie just sat back and let it go. Because if you defend yourself in a trade, it makes you look guilty.
The funniest
Frankie
part,
wanted to.
The funniest part about this trade was Claypool was just like the extra player thrown in this week.
Yep.
He went off for 16 points this week.
Yeah, he did.
On our bench.
We're not going to start him, but it's a great bench piece if we need him. But he was like, we were going to maybe drop him.
I love this fucking team.
I do too, and our projections shot up. We were in 8th before the trade. After the trade, we jumped to 4th, and then after our win, we won by like 20. We jumped to 2nd now. The guy that's projected in 1st has an amazing team, so he'll be hard to beat. But you never know.
All it takes is 1 week.
You never know. 1 week, that's it. Let's get into some news now. Not a lot. Lions are on a bye, so we can't lose that. Nobody got injured, so nobody could make the joke that we lost the bye week because somebody got injured on the bye week last year. And it was like, oh, even the Lions lost the bye week, ha ha ha. I think we can safely say that Tom Brady should have stayed retired and saved his marriage with his supermodel wife. I mean, you are now going through a divorce with a very attractive woman to go out and lose to the Steelers on Sunday? Really? That's what you wanted?
I would put this team's offense almost on the same level as Denver's offense right now. Almost.
Yeah, just because of how disappointing it is.
I mean, they scored 1 touchdown this week. They
went off against the Chiefs, but they had to.
Well, but last week they scored 2 touchdowns?
I thought they had like 3.
I think it was 2 touchdowns. No, it was definitely 3. Yeah, they won 21-15. They definitely did. Chiefs, they went off. Against the Packers, they looked bad. Against the Saints, they didn't look amazing. Cowboys, they looked all right.
They looked okay, yeah. But with that receiving core, if they had Gronk, I guarantee they're undefeated.
I saw a thing. Somebody asked an analyst what the Buccaneers need to do to get their offense on the right page, and somebody said, sign Rob Gronkowski as quickly as you can.
Honestly.
He's not going to come back.
Brady plays so much better with Gronk. It's fucking, there's stats out there about even when he was with the Patriots. It's his butt buddy. Like, I think they make out before games. It gives Tom that extra juice, you know.
I mean, he kisses his kids. So.
I mean, Tom's all high strung. You know, he's not getting laid now, so he needs to just go out and find another supermodel, a younger.
Well, and then he went to Robert Kraft's wedding, which kind of a weird wedding.
Tough look there. Yep, that was weird. Homeboy married a chick that was like less than half his age.
She's like 45. I think she's 47 actually, but.
Oh, that's not as
bad.
He's like 80.
Yeah, it was weird.
So yeah, that's that. Not a lot of other news really. I mean,
nope.
Big time upsets. No, there is. We'll get to that. I'm just waiting on that one. Big time upsets. You had the Giants beat the Ravens. You had, what was the other big?
Are the Giants
Steelers
real?
Beat the Bucks. I don't think they're real, but I think they are very much improved. I don't think they make the playoffs, but they are very much improved. Yeah, I should make that a long shot. I don't know if that even would be a long shot, actually.
I mean, that is going to be a tough division to make the playoffs.
So let's get into the other upset. This was my favorite one, I think. The Packers lost to the Jets. New York owns Green Bay. Lost to the Giants last week and the Jets this week.
Yeah, we got reverse swept by New York. Jordan Love played part of the fourth quarter, so that was good to see.
Spin zone.
Spin zone. Jordan Love is back. I should actually look and see what his stat line was because I think he actually didn't play horrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live for the top of the 9th. We need 1 run from the Guardians, and we cash that bet, and we break even. So I'll keep you updated.
Jordan Love went 2 for 4.
Garrett Cole is warming up in the bullpen.
Oh, boy.
What?
That might be good for you.
Honestly, on short rest. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Anyways, Jordan Love went 2 for 4 with 8 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, 6.9 QBR.
Yeah.
56.3 rating. Like.
Yeah.
That's sustainable.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, honestly, what won this game was the Jets' defense and special teams. Their offense didn't win it.
Well, and our offense just looked like garbage again.
Yep. Maybe that's what happens when you trade away a superstar receiver.
I don't know. I mean,
no, you didn't even trade him away. No, you did trade him away.
Did you see?
Him or did you sign somewhere?
No, we traded him.
Man, the Yankees fans are just rocking the baby. We forgot to talk about that. Naylor rocking the baby was awesome in the moment, but now it's just haunting them.
Yeah. Did you happen to watch any of the highlights from the Packer game?
Nope. The only video I saw was was that a blocked punt for a touchdown?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I saw. That's it.
Romeo Doubs still proving my point.
Yep.
He had some fantastic catches. And it was a lot of things that like you would expect a veteran to make, but not a rookie. And I don't know. I like him. Him and Jordan Love.
Fun stat for you. Wandy Peralta, first pitcher to pitch in all 5 games of a divisional series ever.
I have a fun stat for you.
Go ahead.
This is the first time, I think ever, that the same week Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers were favored by 7+ points and both lost.
Oh, I guarantee that's never happened.
I think it was the first time ever I saw it.
Oh, you did? Oh, it's an actual stat. You made
it's an actual
stat.
Guessing. No. Yeah, I don't know.
I hope the Lions sweep the Packers this year because you'll never hear the end of it.
I don't know what to think about this team. Now, Rodgers and LaFleur might not be on the same page.
Were they ever on the same page?
Yeah, they were. They were actually friends.
Okay.
But I foresee a very painful ending to this relationship. And end of the season, I mean, Rodgers is going to be on Jeopardy next year. That's my hot take.
No, Rodgers is going to become a drug influencer.
Probably. I don't know.
All right, let's hop into Paige's picks.
Can't hurt this hard anymore.
I am on fucking fire. I went 10-3 last week. I'm up to 53-39-1 on the year. You and your girlfriend, not so much. You both went 6-7 last week. Cute. Paige is at 48-44-1. You're still under 500 at 45-47-1. I think it's safe to say the couple's falling apart. Maybe single life is the way. You better focus on the games. Cleveland's got a runner on first. Let's go. Get excited. I mean, look at it. I'm single, and I'm absolutely demolishing you guys. Huge.
Well, I mean, this kind of goes hand in hand with my gambling, so, I mean, what can you say?
It's true. I think it's time to throw the spreadsheet
last couple of weeks. No. Spreadsheet was fucking fantastic this week, by the way.
Yep.
I'm trying to pull up the exact stats. It was a massive number. It was up 10.2 units this week.
Wow.
Yeah, it's now, overall, you're going to laugh at this. Overall, it is down 0.3 units.
Oh my god, dude. Are you shitting me?
Wow. No.
It was down 10 units before this week? Holy shit.
Fun fact, though. I might just start blindly tailing the totals that it picks. It's now 61% on over-unders, up 6 units.
I mean, hey.
And it's not selecting every game. Like, it's only giving the ones that it sees an advantage in. And
right.
I don't know, 61%. That's better than I'm doing.
All right, let's hop into these games. Thursday night, Saints and Cardinals.
Oh, shit. Paige says... Fuck. Paige says the Cardinals. You give your pick.
I'm taking the Saints. Call of Duty comes out on Thursday.
Does it?
Thursday night
I'm taking
drops.
the Saints. Yep, I'm taking the Saints.
Yep.
Yeah, no question.
You think Kyler Murray's going to be focused with Call of Duty coming out that night, and he's got a Thursday night game, so he gets to play all weekend? Yeah, he's not going to be focused. He wants to go home and play.
True.
Guardians are down to their last out.
Speaking of the Cardinals, Robbie Anderson.
Oh, yeah, shit, forgot about that.
Hollywood
Blew
Brown
up on the
done
sideline,
for the
got
year.
into a fight with his coach.
Yep.
No, Hollywood Brown only out 6 weeks.
I saw indefinitely.
6 weeks, 4 to 6. He has a non-surgical fracture or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, spreadsheet has, so it's set at Cardinals -1, has the Saints minus 0.9, over under 44.5. It's at 46.5 right now.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Whoa.
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Is Jake back?
Oh, no. All right, we're going to leave this in, I guess. Oh,
anyways, next game. Lions versus Cowboys.
Oh, no.
Paige
ladies
obviously
and gentlemen,
took the Cowboys.
If you can hear me,
I'm also taking the Cowboys. I just don't see the Lions getting this done.
Let me go and restart that.
Spreadsheet has so right now it's Cowboys -7, and
I can't even get connected to them.
Spreadsheet has Cowboys -4. Over under is 48.5. It actually has it at 48.5.
This sucks.
I think Jake's trying to get back in here. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Well, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to call him right now.
I think the Cowboys are just going to get blown out. Oh, Jake's calling me. Let's see what he's got to say. What's up?
Hey, so my Discord's not working.
Is yours?
My Discord is working. I see you keep joining and then leaving. And you're just loading and loading. Yeah, I have been going on. I said that Paige is taking the Cowboys, and then I'm also taking the Cowboys.
Okay. Well, you keep talking while I try to figure this out, yeah?
Sure. Do you want to speak through my phone?
No, let me try one more thing, and then we'll see. Actually, here, I'll stay on the line.
Okay.
Good luck editing this, by the way. That sucks. Oh, my God, the Guardians got a base hit. We got runners on first and second, 2 outs. Let's go.
Jesus. So I'm assuming
I don't know what to do.
Cowboys Lions. I'm assuming you're taking the Lions, right?
Oh, yep, I've got the Lions.
Okay. Spreadsheet has Cowboys -4. It's at -7 right now. Over under's 48.5. Has it set to 48.5. So.
Okay.
Jags versus Giants.
Jags, Giants.
Paige has Giant, no S.
Why'd you skip? Why are you going in a weird order?
I'm just going off my spreadsheet.
Well, no, you skipped the Packers and the Falcons and the...
Yeah, we'll get back to that.
Whatever. Which one did you say?
Jags, Giants.
All right.
Paige has the Giant with no S.
Oh, God. No, the Guardians got... Oh, the Yankees win the series. Oh, and they're all rocking the baby. Oh, shit.
Of course they are.
All right, I've got the Giants as well. They're so hot right now.
Yeah, I also have the Giants. I wanted to take this as my lock this week, but I couldn't since I have the in bed with the books. So,
correct.
Right now, the Jags are -3. It went up. It was 2.5. Spreadsheet actually has Jags -0.8. Over-under is 42. It has that at 41.
Okay.
All right, now we'll get back on this. We'll get back to the doc. It says Packers versus Commanders. Paige is taking the Commanders.
Give me the Packers. They're due.
Yep, I'm taking the Packers too. Spreadsheet has Packers -1.4. It's -5.5. I'm over under is 41.5. It's at 39. I love the under for that game.
Unders are tough for me. I'm so sick of them.
Falcons Bengals. Paige has the Bengals. I also want the Bengals.
Yeah, give me the Falcons. Give me the
You're
Falcons.
gonna do that?
Yep. Hey, do you want me to stop my recording? We'll just do it through the phone, or what do you want me to do? Because I've been recording this whole time still.
Well, no, keep recording it.
You're gonna have to do some editing. That's gonna suck, isn't it?
I can just cut out yours.
Okay. Yeah, give me the Falcons. They're hot. The Bengals look like shit. Give me the Falcons.
Spreadsheet has Bengals -6. Spreadsheet has it at -1.1. Over under is 47.5. Has it at 44.5. Have you tried just closing out your Discord?
Yes, I tried closing out Discord. Come on.
Have you tried restarting your Wi-Fi?
Well, I can't do that because then it would stop recording.
Shit, you're right.
And then we can't do the roulette spin.
You're right.
Let's just forget about it. Let's just do it this way for the rest of it.
Okay, we'll improvise.
Yep.
Let's see. What do we got here? What game we're at? Cowboys, Lions, did that. Oh, Colts, Titans. Paige has the Titans. Do we know if Jonathan Taylor's back?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Titans as well.
Okay. Give me the Colts. Their offense looks like it's back, and I just love Pittman so much.
That's true. No, I'm still staying with the Titans. It's -2.5 for the Titans. Spreadsheet has Colts -0.7. Over-under is 43.5. Has it at 40. Bucks Panthers. Paige has the Panthers.
Wow.
Interesting. I think the Bucks bounce back.
Yep, I'm on the Bucks as well. The Panthers are just so bad. So bad.
Did you see the stat about PJ Walker this week?
No.
Of all of his passes, he completed one pass that was past the line of scrimmage.
No shit. For the whole game.
The whole game.
Wow.
And it was like 3 yards upfield.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a wild stat.
It was. It's right now Bucks minus 10.5. Spread sheet has Bucks minus 5.1. Over unders 40 has at 39.5. Giants Jags, we did that one. Browns Ravens. Paige has the Browns. I'm taking the Ravens.
I'm taking the Ravens as well.
Spreadsheet has Ravens minus 6.5. It's at minus 2.7. Over under 45.5 has it at 51.
Yeah, give me the over in that game for sure.
Yep, same. Jets Broncos. Paige taking the Broncos. I'm taking the Jets. Fuck. I'm done with Denver.
I am. I'm taking the Broncos.
Interesting.
Yeah, Jets are due for a loss. They've won too many in a row. They got to save some of their wins for the end of the season. Give me the Broncos.
Right now, the Broncos are minus 1.5. It has the Jets minus 1.9. Over under 39.5. It's at 38.5.
Nice.
Texans versus Raiders. Paige is taking the Texans. I honestly don't mind the Texans, but I'm going to take the Raiders.
Yep, give me the Raiders too. Texans' offense looks decent, but their defense is just so bad. They're not going to be able to stop Josh Jacobs, who's just having a year. Holy shit. So I have live roulette up right now, and my 3 go-to numbers, 3, 9, and 28, were all the lightning numbers. If this hits, I'm sick to my stomach.
That's disgusting.
Yep.
While that goes.
Give me the Raiders.
It's minus 7 for the Raiders.
Oh, my God. It hit another number of mine, but not the lightning one. Okay, sorry. I'm done.
It has, so it's Raiders minus 7 right now. It has it at minus 0.8 for the Raiders. Over under 46.5. It has that 44.
Mm-hmm.
How many do we have left? Seahawks Chargers. Paige taking the Seahawks. I think K-Dub's back. I'm taking, not even back. I think he's good. I'm taking the Seahawks.
Oh, fuck. I got the Seahawks as well.
Damn it.
The Chargers just look so bad. Their defense is not what everybody thought it was going to be. Geno bounces back. K9 is legit.
Herbert burned me. I'm over it.
Yep.
Well, actually, it wasn't Herbert's fault. It was Vegas, but it's Chargers minus 6.5. It has that Chargers minus a half. Over under 51. It's at 50. I do kind of like that over.
Yep. I do too.
Chiefs versus San Francisco 49ers. Oh, God. I was like, what? Paige has Golf Mans, which is Patrick Mahomes.
I saw that earlier, and I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was a typo for Dolphins, which is the next game on the note there, but makes sense.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs.
Yeah, it's my lock. Give me the Chiefs.
Yep, Chiefs are minus 3. It actually has the Niners at minus 0.3. Over under 48.5. It's at 45. Last two.
For that one.
Last two. Steelers, Dolphins. Paige has the Dolphins. I think I want the Dolphins.
Yeah, Tua's back.
I don't know if that's good or bad, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, if he gets concussed again, then just put in Teddy Two Gloves.
Who might also still be concussed, but...
He played last week.
Well, oh yeah, that's true. And Skylar Thompson, now also concussed.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. What a quarterback room. They're just sitting in the dark because they can't handle the migraine.
Exactly. It's Dolphins minus 7 right now. Way too many points. Has Dolphins minus 2.1. Over under 45 is at 44. And then the last one, Bears Patriots. Absolutely fucking disgusting Monday night game.
Another gross one.
Paige has the Patriots. I'm also taking the Patriots.
Oh my God, we agreed for the last 4. I got the Patriots too. That's not a good thing, but
Patriots are minus 8 right now.
As they should be. The Bears are so bad.
Spreadsheet has it Patriots minus 4.4. Over unders 40. Has it at 39.
I just gave Discord the meanest face I could for how my call went. Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, that was bad.
All right. What do you want to do for roulette here? You want me to just do it over the phone?
Absolutely.
All right. They're in the middle of a spin right now. What number do you want? I'm going with 2 this week for Blake Corum, Heisman winner.
I'm sticking with 20. Did I do 23 last week? I'm sticking with 23.
23, okay.
That's going to be my number.
Oh, it just hit 24.
Oh, fuck.
But that's okay. That's okay.
Dude, it's hit 20. It hit 24 last week.
And 23. All right. 14 seconds till we spin. You said 23, right? Not 24?
Yeah, 23. You
Wouldn't
know
it be
I'm
funny
not
if
going to
I
hit,
accidentally
right?
did the wrong number and it hit?
That would be tough.
Hilarious. All right. 3 seconds to the spin here. We are spinning. Here comes the lightning numbers. Just hit one of them. I love a good lightning tease, you know? 5 numbers. 6,
Oh my
10,
God.
28, 30, 31. None of our numbers. Holy
Of course.
shit. I don't know if I've ever seen a 5-number lightning.
5 of the 36 and not one of them are ours.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, we're about to land. We are landed. Ooh, 36. Damn.
Gross.
Do you want me to do the outro or do you want to hit it this week? This is crazy. I can't believe this happened. I'm so pissed.
No, you can still hit it.
All right. Listen, everybody. We're getting cold on roulette, but we're going to keep doing it because we're here for you. We're here for you 1 day a week, 52 weeks a year.
Hopefully.
Have a great weekend. Let's hit some tanks, adore some tutties. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a review. And we'll catch you next week.
Peace. Okay.